Alrighty then. Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 1001. Top 5 when starting out as an author. When you're first starting out, when you're contemplating that life of being an author, there's one thing that you absolutely have to do. Write the book. It helps if you read in the genre. So if you're going to write a thriller, make sure you read plenty of thrillers, 5 to 10 of the popular ones, so you get an idea. What are people expecting? What do they expect to see? What kind of character development goes on? What kind of things? You can expand once you know what the expectations are. So you have more of the same but different. But you still got to know what the same is if you're going to change it. Don't change everything or just throw a genre title on something and it's not really that. That'll hurt your business. That'll hurt your career because you're going to start off behind the power curve. Nobody wants to start off with a handicap and then try to work their way out of it. Better to just read the books in the first place and then get down and get dirty. Do the business. Write the words. When you start writing the words, you're going to have a great idea, and that's what motivates you. That you're taking off, you're writing it. But if you don't know how the story ends, you'll never get there. You'll get to that ubiquitous middle, and you'll quagmire, and you'll just start sinking like you're in quicksand, which isn't anywhere near as big of the issue as I thought when I was growing up, or pianos falling on my head in big cities. Those kinds of things aren't as prevalent as I thought they may have been. Then it comes a time after you've written enough that you're going to look at your work and you're going to, and you need to do this, look at it, you read something, you say, this is the worst trash I've ever read. And you're going to read a little further and something's going to catch you. And then you're going to say, hey, this isn't too bad. Hopefully that's not in the same paragraph, but in case it is, well, you can fix that, work on it. The stuff that you really like, make it more like that. Less like this other stuff that's the worst trash you've ever read. Do you have to delete it? Probably not. You put it there for a reason. Why did you put it there? Make it sound better. That's what writers do. Make stuff sound better. And what editors do is make stuff sound better, shorter. So you'll remove a bunch of words and it still sounds better. That's what editors do. Writers, write it. Tell them what you really want to tell them. And then finally, as you're writing it, tell a story in a way that you want to hear it. We fall off sometimes thinking so deep that, hey, the reader needs to get this information. They need this. I'm going to put this in, even though it's boring as snot and it's 3 pages long. It adds really no value to the plot. It doesn't help the characters grow, but I really want to put it in. Resist that stupid crap. Put it in if it needs to be in. Tell stories how you want to hear them, where everything matters, everything moves the plot along, even if it's a side plot or a subplot, something that's just out there to be interesting. If you put it out there, make sure you resolve it later so you don't have hanging plot lines, which happens a lot when you first start writing because you have a lot of great ideas. You have a whole lifetime worth of ideas before you start putting them down on paper or in your computer, however you memorialize your work. Take those good ideas, shepherd them, save some for later, and make sure the story keeps moving forward and make sure it's how you want to hear it. Important points here, important points. But no matter what, write the book. That's what authors do. We write. We don't just write and write and write. We write to finish the book so we can start another book, so we can buy all these extra covers, because there's nothing that you like more as an author than buying covers, as you'll find out once you start buying covers. Peace, fellow humans.